Welcome to another episode of What's Your Grails. I'm your host, Tony Sanders, and tonight with me is a very special guest, actually two guests. So let me introduce
Only one special though.
well, one special well, okay. Well,
Goodbye.
two guests, one special guest. One is Capital JB Comics, and the other one you already know,
What's
Jeffrey
up, guys?
Komikhan Henson. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So man, Capital JB, man, it's good to have you on here, bro, man.
Thank you for having me, guys.
And we like you've been gone for a while, so you're refreshed and ready to come back. You ready to
I'm
go?
ready. Yeah, pumped up, ready to come back.
That's good, bro.
Good to have you back, man.
Thank you, Jeff.
And we seen I seen your first video back, and like great stuff, man. I'm glad you're back. And I gotta ask, man. I usually ask my guests what is their holy grail. So have you achieved that, or what is your holy grail?
My holy grail is Batman 608 RRP edition.
That's new, yeah.
I don't I don't bid and I like miss out like every single time. So that's my number one book that I want to get for my collection.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. You said 608.
Yeah, 608 RRP. That's the retailer like
No, the
convention.
see, I've never like wow, that's good then. Like I've never seen that one. I don't think I've ever seen that, but that's
I've
a
never
good
seen it live, but I've seen it like on like eBay.
online. And,
Yeah,
man, so like you never bid on it. You said though, you never bid.
I've never bid on it. I've
Why?
always
Why? Like
waited. You know what? It's so funny because it usually goes between 3 to 4K, and I always say, oh
that?
no, it's like too much, too much.
Whoa! What?
But
What?
then I buy like 5 books that like end up costing like 4K anyways. I'm like, I should have just bought that book.
I
You
do
know
the
what I mean?
same thing all the
I'm like,
time. Yeah.
oh man,
Man, so dang,
Not
yo,
that expensive, but yeah, I
oh
know.
yeah, boy, three, yeah, that's a good one. Then I'm gonna have to look that one up.
it is
That's
a
Yeah.
good one.
hey man. So as you see, we got Jeffrey here. Jeffrey, what have you been up to? What
I
did you do today, Jeffrey?
I bought a new car. Truck. I bought a truck.
Woo!
Yes. Bam.
Zoom, zoom, buddy.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Like it was crazy. I wasn't really like planning on it, and this car popped up, and it's almost a truck, almost brand new. It's only got real low miles on it, and I was just like, you know what, I that's what I'm looking for. One original owner, and they were asking, right in my budget, so I went and I got it, and I just made it. Like I just bought it like right before the show. I
Oh
got
no.
home like and popped right on here, and I was like, I got a car, I got a new truck. I was like,
Nice.
ooh,
So
Congrats, buddy.
thank
so
you.
yeah, congratulations, Jeffrey. And it's a truck. He got a truck, and it's black. You said right, all black.
All black Chevy, 2005 Chevy pickup, extended cab, lowered on some 20-inch rims, and
Jeez.
it's clean. I'm just like, California living, baby. That's it.
Nice.
Well, congratulations, Jeffrey.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it. So I'm no grills this week. I bought a truck instead, but
No grill.
I'm
So
here. I'm here though because JB. Like I gotta be honest with you. When I first started with YouTube, JB, you were one of the probably within the first 5 YouTubers that I found that I was just like, oh my gosh, this guy is. No, you found me. That's right.
Yeah,
I remember
exactly.
you
I
found
found you.
me because I left you a message. I was like, oh, I'm so glad you commented on my videos because
Yeah.
it caused me to find your channel. And what a channel! If you guys have not checked his channel out,
Thank you.
it's awesome. Now you're kind of like me. You deal with a lot of the newer books.
Yes, I
I
do the
call
newer
I
book.
call them newer, but within the last 10 years,
Yeah,
like
exactly. Exactly.
so. That it was cool to find somebody else who collects the newer. You got a lot of nicer newer books than I do, but yeah.
man,
So
nice, new, signed, all like man, like I'm like when he pulls out his books and stuff. Like man, what you got? You got? I know you got one on the side. Why don't you pull one out? And let me see one of.
Right now, it's not a signed book.
Oh, it don't have to be signed. I know you got some fire though.
Right now, it's one of my books that I really, really like. It is Batgirl number 23. I just love the art on
Middleton.
that cover. Yeah, Middleton, just like the face, like the expression, the eyes, even like perfect. Like I have two copies out of 9.8, and I think these are gonna stay in my collection for a long time.
Nice. That's a good book.
So Bad Girl number 23.
Heck
Real,
yeah.
real low print run on that one too, I believe,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, yeah.
that's what started the like whole Middleton,
Everybody
craze.
started buying up the other issues
Exactly. Yeah.
because of this one, but that was the
Exactly.
sleeper one that caught everyone
Yeah.
off guard.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna show this a little book. It's not really a well. It's going towards like my accomplishment of things. I think I've showed it before, but it's an ash can, and a lot of people don't have these, and it's signed. And it's signed by Dale Keown, and you know Keown works. You know what he works on,
Hulk,
but he works on Pit too.
Ooh,
Hulk versus Pitt. That was a
So
great
nice.
this is like,
series.
and this is what is it? 4,277 out of 5,500.
That's pretty
But
cool.
that is the ash can of Pit number one.
And
So
is it signed?
yeah, it's signed.
That's what the silver
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
so,
the
signatures are.
silver ones.
yeah, 92. Keown 92. Yeah. So that's like one of my little image grails that's going to like set up all my stuff on image.
Nice.
So JB, man, so what got you into collecting?
You know what, man? I grew up like watching comics. Like on TV, right? Like comics found me, right? But then I never went into a shop and like bought a book because like I was like lost, right? So when DC decided to reboot everything, that's when I started collecting. So I started with like New 52,
Mhm.
and then from there I just like bought like every single book, man. Like I was going like crazy. I was just like get this. Oh, it's expensive. Oh, I want it. Like
playing playing
everything.
catch up, playing catch
Yeah,
up.
like everything, man. Just playing catch up. Exactly. But then I like learned what I liked, who I liked, and what kind of like art- artists, and then I just like slowed down and picked the ones that I really like. So
Yeah,
I've been in it for what, like 7 years now. So yeah.
man, that's cool, man. Like I haven't been in it that long, but like yeah, I was in that catching up stage. I was like, yo, I gotta get this, and my wife would just look at me like, you're ridiculous. What are you doing?
Oh man, my wife is a financial advisor, man, and she would be like,
Oh,
yeah, and she's like, so you spent like 40K this year. Like when I first started, I was like, no, and then she's like, yeah, look. I was like, and like the crazy thing, man, was like I had like nothing to show for it, right? Because the books
Oh,
are like crappy books. I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. So I had to learn
oh,
quick. Man. It was just like, whew, was bad.
are you going to
man.
New York Comic Con?
I am going to New York
You
Comic Con.
are. I'm going
I
to
am
New
going to
York
New York
Comic
Comic Con,
Con.
and
Oh,
I'll be nice, and I'll be in cosplay too. So
Oh,
it's gonna be
is it a
dope.
surprise? Do I gotta? You gonna? Is your costume a surprise?
I can say it right now.
What
oh,
is it?
It's Miles Morales.
Oh,
oh,
so
snap.
you're gonna be? I won't even recognize you.
So what the?
uh,
I'm like, hey Jeff, what's up?
oh yeah, that's
It's
what
Miles.
I need you to
No,
track me down.
exactly. There you go.
Everybody I come to, it looks like, and I say the Miles Morales costume. I'll be like, JB, is that you? Is
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Well,
awesome?
I'm gonna show this early one. This is Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos 13, and just a great cap cover right there.
Nice.
I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I
some
like,
early cap right there.
yeah. Oh, I got some early cap.
Oh yeah.
I'll pull out my championship book right here. You want to see it? From 1942. Got Hitler on.
Hey.
It's got Hitler on the cover. Everybody like Namor, the original Human Torch, Toro, and the people are like, who's Toro? It's that little dude in the back. It's the little dude right
Thank
there.
you, JW Statues. We appreciate you dropping by. Have a great
Hey,
evening. Yes.
I'll show you a second book here, guys. If you're ready. Since I was talking about Batman 608, this is the second print.
oh
This
man,
is one of my favorite. all-time covers,
Man,
and
hold
it
on.
is
Let me. You got it signed too, huh?
signed by Jim Lee.
Man, that is
Yeah.
fire. Like that's like I got the regular one, and I'm upset about that.
No, this is one of my favorite like all-time Batman like this is so badass.
Man, that is cool, man. Like I don't even like I said I got the original one, and then it's like every time I see that, and I got the Superman one, but I don't have that one, and it's
Yeah, I
like,
got the Superman one that's like a sketch.
oh really?
Yeah,
Snap.
I can go get it if you
Oh,
guys
we
want.
got time. We got time.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Hey, do what you gotta do. We got time.
Yeah, we've got a nice, great audience in the chat tonight.
Give a couple shout outs. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to start with JW Statues. Thank you, JW Statues. We appreciate you. He says he's new to this channel, and he says to everybody, have a great day. Well, you have a great day too. Thank you,
You too,
JW.
JW. Thanks, man.
First off, Comic Books NYC, my man. What's up, Kavi? We are going to New York Comic Con together, me and Kavi. Hopefully this weekend we can get together. We're going to drop a video. We were supposed to do a video a week and a half ago, and I totally lagged on Kavi, so that was my bad. Tone knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And from heroes to icons, thank you. Hialeah Comic Bro, Raul, appreciate you stopping by. DS Comics, always good to see you, as well as Unruly Simeon. It is capital JB. Yes, we are happy to have him here. Good to see you, Unruly. D Runk, what's up, D Runk? Good to see you, man. He says, "What's up?" to capital JB. D
What's up,
Runk, thank
man?
you for stopping by. Mr. Garrell, I know you don't know me, Mr. Garrell, but it's good to have you in the chat tonight. Nice to see you. New faces are always awesome. The immortal Biggie Shack, what's going on? Good to see you, Biggie. Whitewell Alec, what's up, man? Good to see you tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, JW Statues, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Poor Mike, good to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us. Good to see everybody. Wait, what? Yeah, right, Mr. Gale. Jeffrey not showing up for a show. You know, I get tired. I fall asleep a
He
lot.
falls asleep though, and like I had like we were supposed to do bro talk one night, and like I hit him up, and he wanted to do bro talk, right? So I hit him up after I get, I'm like, I'm ready to do it. And I'm like, yo, hey, Jeffrey, 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 and nothing. So like the next day, he's like, bro, I fell asleep, bro. Like,
Sorry, man.
it's
Yes.
all good, man. So I'm gonna show this one. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is cooled off or not. This is kind of a beat up copy, but I don't know if it's cooled off or not. But this is Shazam 28, and that is the first. What is it? The Silver Age appearance of Black Adam and Newsstand, but it's kind of beat up. I got it for like a couple dollars back in the day from my buddy. But whenever that supposed movie hits, maybe they'll heat up or something. But and then they said the Alex Ross one too, the Alex Ross cover. That's a hot one to get
The
too.
Shazam. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
have it in a 9.6.
That's a hard one to get
Is
a high grade because it's all black,
it's
right?
white. No, it's
I
the
thought it was
It's white.
gonna come back at a 9.8. I was like, oh come on, 9.6, come on, man.
it's
But
like
I
I
still
bet
have it.
you was looking all over it, wasn't
I was
you?
like, come on, where you get 6? Yeah, man. This is
Man,
the
Oh,
book that I was telling you about, the Superman
oh snap! Let me get in on this.
sketch that is also signed by Jim Lee, and together with the Batman,
Oof.
make some cool ass. Like this is so cool.
See, and if you were doing a battling thing, it'd be a double slap shot right there.
Exactly, right? It's
that's
so
sweet.
cool, man.
Man, that is clean. Like I mean, like for real. Like if I don't know, Capital JP got some fire, man. I mean, like I got to say, like I've seen some, like I watch your channel like a lot, and like because I comment on your stuff all the time. But like I watch your stuff, and it's like when I'm like, where do you get that from? And I be looking, I be like,
I'm always like looking, man. I'm always looking, trying to find deals, and oh man, it's fun, right? It's fun. That's like
oh yeah,
part of the deal, right? So
yeah. I think that's why I started the hunt was like because
yeah,
we're always doing it. Everybody does it.
exactly. Yeah.
So why not? And man, like yeah. So guys, yeah, if you're just now coming in, yeah, we jumped an hour ahead. We all the stuff was dropping like at 8 o'clock, so we were like, screw it, we're going early. We do what we want to do. White
What's up?
Will.
Nah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, get me near anything I can sit in and I can pass out. Same way.
I will literally. I think I fell asleep on you, Jeffrey, in this chair.
You did. That's right. You did. Whereas after the show, though,
It was after the.
we were hanging out. And we'd been hanging out for like 3 hours, just BS and having a good time. And then next thing I know, I look over and Tony's like this, and I'm like, "Are you asleep, Tony?" And you're like, "Huh?" I was like, "You're sleeping." You're like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "All right, man."
So yeah, when we do the after thing, when the show's over, when we say me and Jeffrey are hanging out in the after thing, we're there, dude. It's like we're there for hours, just
Um,
hanging out.
someone someone just asked what is my budget right now. So right now I'm not really buying books. I just buy the covers that I really like. So let's say I buy books that cost me like 2K, right? So me and my wife, we have a deal that I gotta sell that same amount of worth to come back.
See, I
So
have a
my
deal. But it's a $300 deal with my wife. She can't ask me anything under $300.
yeah, okay, nice. Is that like a week, a month,
Every 2 weeks,
or two
like
weeks? Nice.
every 2 weeks, I can
So
spend
like, does
$300.
it like add up, or does it
I could
spend it or like
well
lose it?
like a month. I could I think it's only does it a month. I've only tried it a month, and like I could
Okay.
spend and that was like to get a big book or whatever. It was like
Hmm.
I could do like 600 in 1 month,
Yeah.
but it's like that's it. It's like that's my budget. That's my
Yeah.
budget, and I was spending my budget some of it tomorrow for somebody in this show. But
What?
it's not JB. I don't really know him that well, but
What are you getting me? Awesome. I gotta, I
Hey,
gotta break.
Tony. Quick question, Tony. JB's link to JB's channel is in the description, right?
always, dude. Anytime
I
somebody comes
know.
on
Well,
the show,
they were asking him in the chat to type
yeah,
something so they could
the
go
link is in
find
the
the channel.
description.
But yeah,
If you're ever on this show, your link is in the description. If I don't say it, I'm sorry, but it is in the description. Jeffrey, yours is in there too right now. I don't play.
I just pasted the link to his YouTube channel too in the
Yeah,
chat, you guys. So that's
yeah. Like if you come on my show, your link is in the description. I don't care. So let me show this one here.
Hey JP, good to see you. Bake the Snake, thank you for joining us. Bake, my man, what is up?
And this one right here is
Rags, good to see you, Rags.
it's low
What's
print,
up,
but
Rag?
yeah, what's up, Rex? It's low print. I got it basically for free from my buddy, and I sent it in because I like Thunderbird, and this is the death of Thunderbird, so it's only a 4.5. It was basically free, so and I just like the cover, And then what's funny is Thunderbird was originally the hothead of the group, not Wolverine. Thunderbird.
Hmm.
Ford Thunderbird. I had a Ford Thunderbird back in the day. Yes.
So
Who dat? I saw you. Who dat? I saw you earlier. I forgot to shout you out.
oh yeah, what is it? Yeah, who that?
Yeah, JB, capital JB. Everybody sub him up. If you
Nice.
don't know him, he does. He really does have a great channel, man.
Yeah, he does have a great channel. If you haven't subbed up to him, his link is in the description. He's got some killer books, and man, so you live up in Canada, right?
Yeah, Ottawa.
Of course, it's on your shirt, but Ottawa.
Just
Yeah,
in case, guys. Just in case.
Yeah.
yeah, represent. So I've talked to Mr. Miracle. I've talked to like I've talked to GPAP, and they all live up in Canada. And
Mhm.
for some reason, man, up there, it seems like y'all have the honey hole country or something. Like y'all have a lot of good spots up in Canada.
Yeah, it's a good fact.
It is I'll see y'all's videos and I'll be like, for real? I'm like, man, I'm missing out. Like I'm in the Midwest struggling.
Thanks, Beeler. We got comics with Beeler in the chat. He says he votes for Jeffrey. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course, Jeffrey wins. No book and wins. So, oh wait, let me show. Oh, this is another one I got right there. Was
Oh, that's a nice book. I have that one raw. But yeah, that's
actually I could press this and it'd probably be a 9, but I didn't press
a
it.
9.
Yeah, it probably would be.
What is it right now?
It's got see the reason when it went to a 7 because I don't know if you can see it, but there's you see that right there, that indentation right there. If it would have been pressed out and then
Yeah, I can
all
see
of
it.
yeah, it'd have been higher.
Yeah.
So it's one of the ones I would think about sending back, but yeah, I'm just happy to
My
have it.
next book,
Let's see this. Woo! For y'all.
What is
Star
that?
Wars number
Tell me what
one.
that is.
Star Wars number one. This is the CSE2, what CEE2 convention from 27. No, from 2015. These were given out in Chicago. I think people are saying there's less than 200
Oh
of
man.
these, and this is also signed by Mark Hamill.
Oh man! So you got that Simon?
So
That's legit fire.
yeah, so a
It's
Luke
a 9.8, right?
Skywalker. Yep, and it's a
Oh,
9.8.
shoot,
It's
dang.
a 9.8. I got this in a 9.8 blue label, and then I sent it. Then I got it cracked open. Then I sent it back to get signed. And then I had my fingers crossed that this would come back as a 9.8, and it did. So I'm pretty happy.
Man, so you took the gamble on that and it paid
Yeah,
off.
exactly. So I was like, "Whoo, this is
Wait, quick shout out to who that we don't talk about the screw job episode.
Yes. Sorry, you know.
So man, that's a cool book. And like a book I want to get signed is Avengers 12 by Robert Downey Jr. The one where he's got the Infinity Gauntlet glove.
wow."
Yeah, I'd like to get that signed by him.
Yeah.
That'd be like kind of cool.
I'll sign it for you. Send it my way.
Oh, I will. Like, don't think I won't. And then I got some more Cap Black Panther love right here for some people. This is Tales of Suspense 98, and it's qualified. But the reason it's like the only reason I buy qualified people is if it's an unverified signature, but you know it's the signature, or if it's a coupon cutout like a Marvel
Yeah.
value stamp, or if it's like it could be a page missing, but if it doesn't affect the story, I'm in on it.
Yeah.
So this is what's to say, half of page 11 torn out does not affect the story. So I guess some kid needed the coupon or something. But man, and I got that
What,
dirt cheap.
what were the Marvel value stamps for?
Oh, like you send them in for like it was like to be
Another
part of
comic book or something?
no, like to be part of the club or something. I think it was.
Because I feel like it was a common thing back in the day for those to get cut out. Because
Wait, let's see if the chat knows. Hey Ben Compton, what's up, bro?
Hey Ben, yeah, good to see you. Oh wow, Garrel, that's just cold hearted, throwing shots out there like that.
So yeah, so like I haven't been collecting like a lot of new books lately. Like my new book purchases have died down because I'm trying to get like more stuff that I want to get, and then it's like I'm focusing on that and, and getting more stuff that like for a certain person.
Exactly. And I'm doing like my top 50 list, right? And I just like focus on that, and that just helps me to just like not follow the market, right? And
Yeah.
like just chase and get everything, and just in case, I'm like, nah, man, just focus on your top books, and you should
Oh
be good.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes when you start chasing things, it's about having patience, right? Like when you start
Man,
chasing things, you're gonna pay more for them.
man,
oh yeah.
Marvel comes out with like comics covers, and nah, man, Marvel is the fucking devil. Like they will come out with like so many covers, bro. Like, ah, come on, guys. I need
I
two
know.
covers, A and B. I'm good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
I know.
not
Man.
like 50 covers for one single issue. Come
Oh,
on.
I know they kill us on that. It's like,
Yeah.
dude.
That
Yeah, like
Fantastic Four re-release, there was like what 25 different covers for the first issue
Ah,
or
it's
something?
crazy.
Yeah.
that's well, Captain Marvel 1. I bought like a whole crap load of those. so,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Just in case.
Now these books are like these books. Speaking of catching up, these books I'd already had these books, but I was going to show these because my boys TiVo and Lords of the Long Box, they all and Three Men in the Basement, they all were talking about Quasar is coming to the MCU, Nova's coming to the MCU, but Quasar. Now they don't know if it's going to be Wendell Vaughn, which is the first appearance, which is Captain America 217 right here, where he comes in as Marvel Boy, then later becomes Quasar. That's his first appearance. Now, the female's first appearance is in this book right here, Captain Marvel. I believe it's 16 or whatever, but it's this cover. Look for this cover right here. Falabella. This is her first appearance. It's dirt cheap. I don't know about now, but it was dirt cheap. But and it's got that ugly green helmet that I don't like.
Mm.
Look, man, I can go show you Captain Marvel all day. You want some more Captain Marvel? There's some more Captain Marvel. I'm like, you want Captain Marvel? Okay, there you go. There's some more Captain. And I hate the costume on this guy. I hate and like they played it off in the movie, and I was just looking at it like, no. But yeah, like that book. Go look for that book. It's just look for that cover. It's either it says PSR 16, so I believe it's 16. But yeah, so he's coming to the MCU. That's what they're talking about. But so, what's the next big book on your
Big
agenda
book, what that I have or that I want?
that you want, and what else do you got? You can show while you're talking about
I
it.
have a few. Okay, this book right here is
Ooh,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 0. This I think has a print run of like 152. Come on,
man,
guys! I grew up in the '90s. Like this was every morning before school. My brother and I watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
man.
Like
Yeah.
I love this cover. This is sick. This is gonna be in my collection for a while too. I really love this one. So
Where's Burke Nasty at right now? That's his thing.
Oh man.
uh,
Yeah, dude. I remember with Power Rangers for me, it was an after school show, so we'd always rush home and we'd try to catch it like right
yo,
after you
like
get home from school.
all I know is when they dropped the Green Ranger, I was like, this show can't get no cooler. And then they brought out the White Ranger, and he had the sword that talked, and I was like,
uh,
yo, I'm done.
yeah,
I'm done. They can't top it no more. They can't top it.
yeah,
And it
it's
was like
so good.
after the original crew, man. I kind of like didn't like. I guess I like the originals, like all the
Yeah, I think
original ones.
it's season 1 to like 3. Then it's like
Yeah, my favorite. I think his name was Zach, the Black
the Adventure.
Ranger.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, like
mean,
yeah.
Oh
his
wait, wait,
costume
wait,
was
wait, wait,
his
wait! I got a
costume
black.
was black.
I got a Black Ranger book that I want to show you. Okay,
Oh
hold on.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Let's see it.
Let's see
Hold on.
this. Y'all getting it live here. Capital JB's first live show ever. First live show ever. And man, he's doing a good job, man. So give him some love and sub him up if y'all ain't subbed him up. And hey, I'm gonna show. Look, hey, y'all want to see some Wolverines? I got some Wolverines for you. Look, there you go. There you go. Look. Boy, it's a Hulk with Wolverine on it.
Yeah,
Needs a
I
All
press.
have.
right, Jeff, you ready?
Look at the
Yo,
wrinkles on that. Look, you can see the wrinkles on it.
mine's not that great a condition either.
I just gotta get it pressed. All right, let's see this. Hold on, we're gonna.
You ready?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
and he got the 9.8. Oof.
yeah. Is that the same issue?
This is no Power Rangers number 5. This is the San Diego Komikhan 2016 edition.
That's sick.
Man,
Yeah.
just killing it
So
over there.
is shiny. Is it shiny?
No, no.
No, it just
No,
looks.
it just looks like
Yeah.
it.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it just looks like it. So that's my Power Rangers book. I have tons of them. Like I love Power Rangers.
Yeah, yeah. I remember watching your show, and you'd always have those special variants, though.
Yeah.
man,
Love Power
that's like
Rangers.
that is a cool book. Like, what do you think about the movie though? Like the movie they did
You
recently?
know what, man? The acting was awesome. Like the Blue Ranger was
Yeah,
super fun, right? Like the
yeah.
acting was awesome. The acting was awesome. The suits, I was like, they should have just, I don't know, but
I think the
the
best thing I liked about the movie was like that they showed that Zordon was a Power Ranger at the beginning. And I was like,
that
that
was
that
that was yeah, that
The
was
only
sick.
Power Rangers movie I saw was that one about like what Ivan Ooze or something like
oh,
that.
you
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
Have you
the
seen that
one
one?
back in the 90s.
oh
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
mean the one that guy looked better than the Apocalypse that we got in the
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that is the one I'm talking about. I forgot about that. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
he
yeah.
looked he
Mr.
looked
Ooze or whatever. Yeah,
yeah, and it was like he looked
A
way
straight
better.
up apocalypse
yeah,
Yeah,
knockoff, but looked
he
yeah,
looked
better,
way
right?
better. So
exactly.
it's just kind of a crazy deal. I was like, yo,
Goldar, except for Goldar. Oh, is that? Oh, that's from the new movie.
Yeah, Godard was man was just bad, but the acting was great. If they can keep the same cast, all right, but change the suits and all that stuff. But see what happens.
uh, so,
Nothing,
Man,
Mr. Guerrero. No Power Rangers. I'm
huh?
surprised. You got kids. I'm pretty sure Power Rangers is still on TV right now.
You never
Oh
watched
yeah,
Power
there's like she's in like 20 million now, or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
Rangers?
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There's all kinds
Yeah,
of Power Rangers. You can't miss
yeah,
out on that.
yeah.
So this one is another one. I call this one the it says Tales of Suspense, Power of Iron Man 58, and it's basically Civil War before the Civil War. So it's like, but like ends up being like this guy's not really Cap. I think it's the Chameleon. I want to say. I think
I'm predicting that Marvel does a Civil War 2.
Think
man,
so.
It's
I'd like.
gonna be the young versus the old guys.
Oh, that'd be good,
Yeah,
man.
it's gonna be the young versus the old guys.
Uh,
Then yeah, I'm predicting that. I can see it happen.
That would be something. That'd be crazy.
That's
Like,
I can see it happen.
man, like that'd be good because they already hinting towards like what the was it the Young Avengers or whatever it is.
Yeah, or like champions and stuff like that, right? I think it's gonna
Yeah,
be like
yeah.
a champion kind of like spin-off thing. It's gonna be like something's gonna happen
Well, I
that
keep
the
hearing
young kid.
a lot of rumors about they're trying to figure out a way to get the totally awesome Hulk into it, and
Yes.
they've already got the young Hawkeye, the female Hawkeye.
Hmm.
She's gonna be
Oh
coming
yeah, they're
out.
gonna be
So
all young
yeah,
versions of.
yeah,
Yeah.
I heard with the Miss Marvel. So you take totally awesome Hulk and
Mhm.
Miss Marvel; those are all champions right there.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
yeah,
the a champions something like that wouldn't be
Yeah.
out of the picture. So
Nope.
no. So, what's another good book you got there, JB? I know you got
I'm
some
a
fire.
I'm a big fan of Adam Hughes. I'm like a huge fan of Adam Hughes.
Oh, people be hollering about that.
And
The dirty. What
I
you got? Oh, 9-8. I know
and the
y'all.
funny thing is when I bought this book, the guy sent me number one, two, three, and four as a bonus. And like three out of four came out in a 9.8.
Man, so
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like a lot of people search for that book right there too.
Yeah, it's a hard book to get in 9 because it's such like an older book, right? So people didn't care. So
You got in the 9-8, man. I mean, it's not for sale.
huh.
you never know, man. You never know.
You
You
never know.
never know.
Oh yeah, because you might need to get that next big
Exactly.
book. You have to get
Exactly.
rid of it. Boy, that's cool.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna show one that I picked up recently, and I smacked a couple people around with it. But first appearance of Thanos and Drax the Destroyer, and
Oh,
this used to be my buddy Who That Comics book, but he was j- gracious enough to sell it to me, so I was sure enough to buy it. So yeah, that's and this is one of the books that I thought like I just thought I'd never be able to get, but like luckily homie hook up and
and
got
you
it
know
done.
who that's got good stuff,
Oh
man.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
always got
I
that
should have
heat.
bought that. I should have bought that giant size X Men from him too.
Mm.
he had he had a giant size X Men 2.5, and it was like he ended up selling it for I think it was $600. But like if you go on eBay, like uh, a two, I think right now is like 7 plus or something like that right now. So
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's,
it's
Yeah,
it's up there.
I sold one for my buddy, and it was like a 8.0.
Giant size X Men.
Yeah,
Woof.
and I think he regrets it now. He's like, "Oh, I should have kept it."
I
I'm
bet.
like, "Yeah, you might have, yeah," but I think it went for like close to three k. So
Dang,
yeah, for 8.0,
man, that book.
it
Like
was
I was
nice.
just like I was lucky to get mine when I did, and it just went. I don't know, it went
Yeah,
crazy. So, and I only got like it was a PGX 2, and then I had it signed and sent to CGC, and it came back a CGC 1.8. I was like, great drop. Oh well, though, but still got it.
right? I mean, low grade is better than no grade. You can't get in the game without that, right?
Exactly.
Bam! I learned that from somebody once.
I don't know who. It's like, this one right here. This one is a special book for me as well as Jeffrey. This one is kind of just like well, and JD too, actually. So all three of us, yeah, JD. So this is like the start of our hunt show. This is like the first championship book that we like had on there. So this is like the first winning book on that show. So I always keep this around and always happy to have this, man. It's like a beautiful Steranko cover. I need to get Steranko.
Signed by Claremont, right?
Yeah, I know. Signed by Claremont, but I gotta get Steranko to sign it up here. So I left like the whole like X part open so where he could sign it, but that's cool that Claremont wrote down here, and I guess he left room for Steranko up here, so that's kind of cool.
Nice.
So I was glad about that one. But man, this is like cool to have you on here, man. Like I didn't think like you do like you just said you came back, and I was like, I wonder if
Yeah.
he'd like to go live.
Thank you, man. Thanks for asking.
So man, I'm glad you came on, man. It's like awesome to get you on here. So so the books like so you like to get the modern books. Like, are you more
Yeah.
into variants?
Yeah, right. Variants, huh?
Yeah, I like. Well, I also like the art, right? Like for example, right? Like Bad Girl number 23. I just love the art,
Mhm.
right? I don't care if it's like just like a cover B, but the art is like just like fantastic
See,
looking. So
that's
that's what I
me. Like,
enjoy.
yeah, that's how I look at it. Like, it's art sometimes. That's how I look at them sometimes. Like, yo, this cover is straight art. It's like,
Mhm. No, it is. It's like beautiful. I was like, okay, perfect. But I
milk.
think for me, the most beautiful cover that I've ever seen and that I think should be on like everybody's list is this upcoming book here,
Oh man.
Legion
You got
of
not
Superheroes number 23. I could
man,
have got this signed by Adam Hughes. I'm like, no, this is just too beautiful to get like ink on it. I'm like,
man,
no, do not touch it. Like this is the most complete cover in my opinion. Like it's perfect.
man, dude. That
Who
is
who did that cover?
Adam
Adam
Hughes, man.
Hughes. And
Adam
Adam
I
Hughes,
Hughes.
think
huh?
this is the cover that started the whole like 1 in 10, 1 in 25. Like this is the book. Like this is what started this whole thing.
That that book is it. Every time I look at that book, I'm like, dude. Like, and the only person I know that besides you now is King of the Golden State that I know that has one of those, and it's like, dude, like that's on my list, and like
And I
I
got it raw too. I was like, man,
what,
I got it. Yeah, I got it raw. I was like, man, this book is perfect. Like I like analyzed every picture. Like I was like, come on, man. Like zoom, like I zoomed in and everything. And I was like, no, this is like I got this for like $300 when it
dude?
came back in the 98. I was like,
And
yes.
that's like what $1,000+ book now
Yeah,
or
it's like
something.
$1,000. Yeah, and I love it.
Man, see, I don't get the close story I got to that is this one, and it's well that's it's this one, which I bought for $100. I show it all the time. I don't care. I'll keep showing it all the time. It's like
Ah, yes.
it's like, and I'll show it all the time. Terry Dodson. I love this cover. Like when I seen it, this is the first book I hunted down when I came back to collecting. When I seen Spider Man and like Captain Marvel, and I was just like, dude, I got to get that cover. What is that? I at one point in time I was negotiating with a guy for the second print, and I was gonna pay like $125, and then
Mhm.
like this one popped up on eBay, and I bought this one.
Funny
I am
story is,
waiting.
I was supposed to buy that book from JB, and I totally flaked on him.
No, you were supposed
Sorry.
to get
Was
the
that it?
Kamala Khan.
Oh yeah,
The Kamala
yeah.
Khan. Yeah.
That one. Oh, I flaked on you on that one.
And
Sorry.
that book I said was a 9.6. It came back a 9.6, by the way.
I figured. I wasn't worried about that.
Oh, you should have bought it, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Speaking of King of the Golden State, there's my bro right there. What is up, King? And let's see Bubs, what's up, Bubs? Yeah.
I got my next book ready for you guys.
Let's see it. Damn.
Another
Oh,
book that I really love
Oh wow. I
is
don't know if I've seen that. That's clean.
I've seen that.
Wonder Woman number 38, New 52, 1 in 100. This is also signed by David Finch and his wife Meredith Finch.
Man, Finch be killing it, bro.
Man, this is like the sexiest cover and yet still powerful that I've ever like seen. This is so dope,
Yeah, that is nice.
right?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like she can look like she can kick some ass or something. Like like
Finch, man, he kills it. I have no problem
yeah.
with that. That and it 9-8 signed heat. Man, double signed heat at that. Killing it, man. Killing it. Man. So oh, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, so this one.
Hey,
Joe said,
JB.
"Do I have any raw books?" I do have lots of raw
Yeah.
books. I have a whole room of like books that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking.
yeah. You did a tour. You did a
Yeah, yeah,
tour of
yeah, yeah.
your
I did.
comic room one time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
How
and
many
his
slabs do you think you got? Do you have
Slabs,
any idea how many? Like a rough
slab.
estimate?
Well, I've sold a lot. Like like recently, right? I
Uh
sold
huh.
like tons, like tons. I think I have
Because you had a
what
lot there for a while.
I had a lot. I think I had like 5 or 6 CGC bins
Uh huh.
for my slabs. Now I think I have like maybe 3 or 4. So yeah,
condense it down. Yeah.
yeah, man. I'm trying to keep like my top 50.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm like really trying. I'm really trying, and just get rid of everything. Just focus on my top 50 books, and that's what I'm gonna keep.
Now you're a Jim Lee fan. I'm gonna show you this book, and this is his first work in Marvel. Not the cover, the interiors, but it's signed 7.0 Alpha Flight. Yeah, Alpha Flight. That's his first work. Canada. Alpha Flight. Got the guts. And signed by Jim Lee in gold. Looks great, all this yellow. And it's this case is actually by EGS. EGS did the case on this. So yeah, man, like this is a book. I actually bought this overseas. Like it was
Nice.
cheap overseas. I bought it from overseas, and it took it a while to get here. But when it did, I was like, I hope it's it even showed up. But it showed up. And it's legit, man. I just think it's a cool book. Uh,
Overseas, man.
yeah,
That's
and
crazy
dealing with
there.
dealing with overseas stuff, man. You gotta be careful.
I went. We took a trip to like Germany and France, and I was looking for this book, and because like they don't collect like we like do here, right? So
Mm?
I was looking for this book, and I couldn't find it anywhere in France nor in Germany.
Oh man,
So I went online and I bought it from a guy all the way in Italy, and he sent it to me, and I got it in a blue label. Then I got it signed by Gabriel Del Auto. This is a Del Auto book.
man, sweet dude. Like I'm just amazed how you get like it's already a 9.8, then you crack it open and you
I
suck it
know, right?
inside, and then it comes back.
I know. I'm like, come on, man. No, you know what? I have a guy, and he's like amazing, man. Like I send him all my books, and I like trust him. You know what I mean? Like he shows me how he does it. Like he's awesome. So,
That's
and he
good,
That's
takes
man.
yeah. So
for sure. That's cool. I'd be worried, man. I'd be
I
so
know. You know what?
worried.
I've like had books come back in a lower grade, and
Have
I'm like,
you?
yeah. And then I'm like, come on, man. Like this is weird. And one of those books was like a Spider Gwen, like Edge of Spider Verse #2. So I'm like, come on, why did this come back in the 9.6? So I sent it back to get slap again, and it came back at the 9.8. So I was like, so you just gotta spend money? Like, come on, man.
Wow,
So
that's crazy.
I did a
I'm,
video on it too. Like, I was like, come on, man. This so
I'm a,
Yeah, Sam, I am. JB is showing off some
like
heat tonight.
yeah, he's showing some nine. Like I'm at like I don't know, man. Like this 9.8 heat. Like this signed 9.8 heat. So I don't know. This book right here I got for $4. I couldn't believe I found it actually in the shop that had the Vulture, and
Ha!
you know what a Vulture is? It's the
Yeah.
guy that knows the stuff that we know and uses it for his advantage inside the shop. And so I bought it for $4. The guy didn't know what it was, I guess. And you grab a book like that, you put it in a stack of other stuff, and like, here you go. and, it's like, and
in
so
the middle,
yeah, in the middle.
in the
So
middle.
I sent it off to CGC. Came back, and a lot of people have been looking for this book, talking about this book, and I it came back at 9.6. I wish it was a 9.8, but oh well, $4, can't complain.
Oh yeah, that's my book. You were getting slabbed for me, right?
Adam, Legend of the Blue Marvel, first appearance, and dude, it's just one of those really hard to find books. And if you do find it, it's like I don't know, man. It's like hold
Never
on
seen
to it.
it.
Yeah,
Never seen it.
hold on to it if you get one. The only reason I ever seen one was Reggie had one, and then like I was digging through long boxes and I found it, and I was like, yo, so hold on to these.
Yeah, I've only seen it online. I've never seen that book in person. I'm looking for it too.
So yeah. As a matter of fact, Sam I Am Comics did I think he did a video about Adam Legend of the Blue Marvel. I didn't forget Sam. Haha. Oh, on my neck. What's he say on JW Statues? Make sure. All
Oh
right, we'll
yeah.
check that out. We're really checking that out then, bro. So, you got any books at CGC right now?
But I have a stack of books that I gotta send. I got a stack that is waiting in my US PO box address, and some pretty key books.
Oh
Uh,
snap!
so it's gonna be pricey. Like once I had a bill from my buddy that sent all my like books to get signed, and the bill was like four K US. I was like, oh my god, yeah. So like that, like bill had like all my like Mark like Hamill signing and like Stan Lee's, and it was like 4K. I was like, oh
Man,
cow!
and
I was like, so that's like in Canadian, it's like 6K.
yeah, yeah, because y'all was like
Right?
I
You gotta like convert this. Oh, like
like I said. Okay, this is like I sent Mr. Miracle a book, and I didn't really think about it. Like I was like, "Yo, I'll send you this book," and like I went to send it, and like the postage was like redunculous. It was like it was
oh
like
man,
40 or 50
crazy.
bucks. I think it was like almost $40 or something.
Yeah,
I was like, man, no wonder people ask me on an auction. You send to Canada.
yeah, exactly, man. Crazy,
So yeah,
nuts.
it is crazy on that deal. I was like, man, but y'all, I don't know, man, y'all pull it off though. And it's like, but I noticed like, when I'm on eBay now, like I'm getting like it'll say like the price, and then like now like my state gives a tax, and I'm like, really? I'm like, now I'm getting taxed
Yeah,
by
I see that too. Now, yeah,
yeah,
I know, I
and
know.
I'm like, why am I getting the tax now? I'm like, no, that's not the price we agreed upon.
Exactly,
Everybody
right?
wants to be like California. What can I
Cause
say?
I send my stuff to New York, and then I get taxed the New York tax. I'm like, no, no, no. I'm in Canada. No, I don't want to get taxed in New York tax and like taxed again here. Like, come on.
No, no,
Ah,
that's stuff
Tax
like,
everything. That's the way it goes,
yeah,
guys.
man.
Tax it all.
Next book.
all right.
This is
Oh,
my only 9.6 of the
That's
lot
clean.
he said only. He said
only,
only.
and this book means a lot because this was my first Comic-Con that I ever went to, and I actually met Klaus and like everyone there, and like Miller, and they were like amazing guys. So I got these signed by these guys there. So that was back in 2016.
So you got Miller to sign it too? Is there Miller on there?
Yeah, Miller and Klaus Gentry.
Dude, so you better hold
Yeah.
on to that. Even at a 9.6, hold on to that. You got a Miller signature? Yeah, hold on to
Yeah,
that.
you know what? And I had like two of them because I've been trying to get like a 9.8, but now I'm like, you know what, man? It doesn't matter. I just keep my 9.6 because it means something to me, you know?
Exactly. It's like that's what I try to explain to people. Like when they, like I say, the low grade thing. To me, like I told Jeffrey earlier, it's like I don't care about the grade as much. It's like owning the book what matters to me. It's like I don't care what condition it's in, as long as I got it.
Yeah, I have
Like
a video coming about that, like grades and like how like they affect how like we view books now. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. It's like
Yeah, they like
and my whole thing is like this. Okay, like CGC, CBS, yeah, CBCS, and EGS and PGX, they're beneficial, yes, but like to me, it's like I use them for preserving my comics. Benefit,
exactly.
and it's like that, and then plus, like if something happens to me, Lord, nothing happens. I hope nothing happens to me. That my wife and kids will have, like, oh, this is 7.0 signed by Jim Lee. This is this,
Hmm.
and they'll have, a guideline, and like, and hopefully you guys out there will help my family out if something does happen to me, sell my collection.
I got your back. You know what's funny is I think about that too. I go, man, if I were to die, would like Tony Sanders or like John's Comics with Kids or somebody like help my family sell my books so that they didn't get like completely robbed somewhere?
Exactly, yeah. And so like that's the benefits of having your books graded to me. But the negative side of it is people become like, oh, it's not a 9.8, it's trash, or
Exactly, man.
it's this, and I'm not dogging anybody that's like a 9.8 person. That's cool, like I got books that are 9.8s, and I'm happy, like this book, it's one of a kind. Where's it at?
I'm a 9.4, 9.6 guy, man. I'll tell
Nine
you,
eight.
because like you can get it so much cheaper. And I know like if you're a reseller, that's not a good thing. But for me, it's
Only
just like,
one on the
yeah,
CGC census. Only one.
that
Is a nine.
I wanted to get that book too, just to check it out.
Oh,
Because
it's a good read, man. Like if
I
you never
know
like this is done by a guy that's in like he self published this. This guy is like in the Instagram community. You can look him up, Anthony Piper. And dude, if you like Justice League or anything DC, this is like a hip hop anime feel to the Justice League.
hip
Like
hop.
Cool.
Hooray!
yeah, it's like
Oh.
the Green Lantern dude is a pimp. He drives around in a Cadillac construct, a Cadillac construct, literally.
That's
And like
my character.
and like I'm telling you, man, this is like the only one on the census graded at a 9.8, and I think it's the first one. I don't know, but like I said, like grades, they're just like they say,
I know.
subjective.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I know. Yeah. So I have a whole thing because one of my books that I got it raw, and that's waiting for me, and it's like one of my grails. And my whole thing is, if I send this book to get graded and it doesn't come back at a 9.8, do I feel different about the book or not? Right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like,
Yeah.
am I gonna like, nope, this is not good, and like try to get like a 9.8, or am I just gonna be like, no, this is because it should just be like, you know what, thank you,
Yeah.
I got the book, and I am happy, and I'm gonna get it like slab because I want to like save it and
Yeah.
preserve
Preserve
it, not because I want it to be this made up 9.8, So
it. Yeah. And it's like, hey, yeah, King of the Golden State. I said CBS. He's always critiquing. Oh man.
I'm
I love
getting
that
another
guy.
book. Be right back, guys.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You good? And King of the Golden State. Yeah, check that book out, man. If you haven't seen it, that Trill League book, man. And this is one of my favorite books that I got signed at C2E2. And this is a variant, second printing variant.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Invincible
dun, dun.
51. Invincible 51.
How many copies of that book do you have?
I just have Invincible 1. It's a homage. It's homage to the it's a
Oh, is that
homage
the
to
second series?
yes, this the first it's still the first series. It's 51. I got issue 1. This is 51 and it's just like
Oh,
it
it's a
looks like
homage to issue 1. Got
yeah,
it.
it looks then there's another one. There's 79 and 79 is the same it looks the same way. And it's like it's just a pretty cool book. I got it signed by Ryan Otley and it's just a pretty cool book to have, man. Like if you can't get the first one, well, get that one. It's like
Yeah, no, real.
so. Oh snap! He got a stack. Let's see. Oh snap!
Thank you, JW. You have a good evening as well.
You too, JW. Yep. Man, so let's see this one.
So this is another book that I got signed at that Frank Miller meet, and it got signed by like
Damn,
the whole like team:
dang,
Azzarello, Miller,
damn Lee.
Hubert, who else?
I see
Klaus
Jim Lee.
Jensen, yeah, Lee, signed by Brian Azzarello, Klaus Jensen, Andy Hubert, Frank Miller, and Jim Lee. And
Wow.
I cracked this 3 times to get signed by
You
different guys.
3 times,
Yeah.
and it's still a nightmare.
So I came back
No
in
joke.
9.8. Yeah.
Man, you got the like all right. Everybody else in the comic community, y'all's luck sucks because this man right here is cracking 3 times and still getting the 9.8. Woof.
Discovery Bay in the house. What's up,
Hey,
Discovery
what's up,
Bay?
Discovery Bay? Yeah, hey, Discovery Bay. I misinformed you, bro. We were supposed to do it here in 5 minutes, but we jumped ahead of time. We went into the we jumped ahead on you. Sorry, bro. But so yeah, man, like that is crazy that you got it cracked 3 times and
Yeah,
still
man. I
still
know. It was crazy. That man, I sent it to this one guy that I trust, and he's like takes care of it, and he shows me the whole like process. This guy is like a king. This guy's like a comic book god, man.
oh man,
Like,
he
nuts.
gotta be like if you get 9.8s cracking 3 times,
Yeah.
you still get a 9.8.
Yeah.
Which is
that's
why
crazy.
when they don't come back at a 9.8, I'm like, no, this is like a CGC fan. This is not him because he's just like perfect, So
Yeah. So I'll show you this one. I'll show you two of them because these two are my favorites. So this one is another Jim Lee Sig, Wildcats, number one,
Yeah,
signed by Jim
Nice.
Lee.
that's one of your image grills, the
Yeah, one of my image
number
grails.
ones, or
Yep, all the number ones. And then if I show this one, I got personally signed by Mark Silvestri and got to talk to him and hang out with him for a little bit. Him and Ming from Comic Book Men,
oh
and
yeah,
like it's literally sitting. Like if you look at the picture that I have on Instagram, it's literally sitting right next to Mark Silvestri. He had just signed it, and we're all just sitting there chilling. And it still came back at 9.8, which was kind of cool. I was like, I didn't think it'd be a 9.8. I thought it'd just come back like like a 9 or something. So I'm not opposed to 9.8s, people.
hey, Discovery Bay Comics says that he is going to be taking a break from creating content to get his house ready. He's leaving on Sunday for his 20th wedding anniversary cruise. So we appreciate all the hard work, JB, and you definitely deserve a cruise,
Yeah, you
buddy.
need a
Happy
break, dude. Yeah.
anniversary, man.
Yeah, because he be on it every day, all
Mhm.
day. Like that's to me, that is the hardest working man. Like, because like literally every day he has to get with people and get their from like get all their
Yeah.
stuff and there's times like he's messaged me like at like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm like, what's he doing up this?
Don't you sleep?
I'm like, but he's a machine, man. So what do you say?
What's
Oh, look, King of the Golden State. No, it's not Anderson Silva. That's JB. That's capital JB Comics, man. He swole up though. He got the swole on though.
That's right.
Don't let him fool you. So, man, uh, you got anything coming up? Like any good, like any videos coming up? You want to go live again?
Oh, I do want to go live again. I love this, and I do have some videos coming up. Like I mentioned, I want to talk about grades and how they affect our views with the books, right?
Yeah.
I have a few videos that I want to do about what books to bet on for 2019 again. I did
Heck
the
yeah.
one for Kamala Khan for Professor Hulk, so I want to do some more of that.
Oh, speaking of which, let me show you this one, which was one of those ones that was like
Hey,
one of those.
Steven Oates, Jay Salsa, good to see you
So,
guys.
all right. So, since the Endgame and Infinity War movies and stuff, do you consider that the books that are tied to those are now like relevant keys now, or are that just like the fad from the movie? Because like this is like a book that like I was talking about before the movies even came out. Was like, yo, get this book because Cap lifts the hammer in this book, and I told people
Mhm.
like, and it's like, and then it went from a dollar bin book to like it went to like $40. I think what now it's like a 20
No,
$30 book.
I saw that book sell for like $75, like the day after Endgame came out. So I know it's gone up higher than $40.
It's about
yeah,
timing, though.
Yeah,
yeah, it's about
It's
time.
all about timing, right?
Yeah, and that's like, and it's like to me, it's like I don't know. It's like it's those are keep like I had another book that hold on.
obviously the time to buy is before the hype, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
but
That's
then
like
Yes,
I think
definitely.
if you're trying to flip it, like, I mean, if it's something like that, because like you go see Endgame and that scene takes place out of that book, then yeah, you put it on that second if you're trying to get rid of it, right?
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. But like to me, this was like it's just like some I don't know like like I posted on Instagram and I'll say it before. My collecting beats specking sometimes because it's like I'll be ahead of the spec because I'll have like
Mhm.
the book already just in my collection and I'll be like, hey, I got that over there, and I know a lot of other people do too. And it's like
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah, that's the way to do it.
yeah,
Right? Be ahead
that's
of
the
the
way to do
curve,
it. Yeah.
man.
yeah. It's like sometimes I'll just buy something because the cover looks cool, and I'm like, yo, and then later on it's like, yo, get this book right here. It's gonna be, and I'm like, I already got it because the cover was cool.
Speaking of a cool cover,
Uh-oh.
speaking of a cool cover, this is one of my favorite Bat Family characters,
Oh,
Red Hood.
oh, and that's
That's Martina,
yeah, I was
Francesco
gonna say,
Martina.
yeah.
This is a cover that he did not copy. So yeah, I was lucky enough to get two of these in a 9.8. So yeah, man. Red Hood, The Last Days number one. This is a 1 in 25, I think.
Man, because like I know, like I think I've only seen it one time, but that's like one of the cleanest Red Hood covers though. And you
Yeah,
got a 9.8, 9.8.
298.
Oof. So, you got any more books you want to show before we gotta
Yeah.
cut it?
Okay. Da, da, da.
We're going sprinting now. We're going to sprint. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
This
no.
this
I
is
know
my last.
somebody. Oh man, people. I know some people that are looking for that book.
This is my last signed uh 10 Lee book. Like I
Man,
had a
Stan
Edge of,
Lee, Joe
yeah,
Quesada,
yeah,
man.
Seda, Stan
Oh,
Lee.
and a 9.8, dude. That's like you holding like fire right there. It's like a 2 grand book. I'm gonna say 2 grand because you got a Stan signature. That's $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I
one
like,
more book, one more book. Okay, this is
Oh, what's? Ow!
oh,
Yeah.
damn.
this is triple signed by Snyder, Jock, and Hamill. Why I wanted Mark Hamill because I grew up with
The voice.
The
watching him
voice,
being the voice of the Joker, and
man.
this is the best Joker cover of all time in my opinion. So
Oh, I agree. That's awesome.
Man,
I was just talking out of my rear end the other day about how hard it is to get that in a 9.8. Like, and there you go, having a triple
I'm telling
signature
you,
one with a 9.8.
man. Like if y'all have not checked out Capital JB's channel, I'm telling you, it's link is in the description. Check it out. I've been watching this dude ever since I came back. And man, he doesn't disappoint, man. Like he's got that
No.
fire. And
I have
shout out to GPAP in the chat. GPAP, what is up, bro?
Oh
Another
yeah,
another fellow Canadian.
GPAP.
two more
Yeah.
books.
Oh, oh,
That
that's oh man.
what
Can't
I
have a Stan Lee book without having a John Romita signature book,
I've
even
only
though
seen
he's
that.
not the one that.
I've only seen one person have that book, and that's Erod 212. That's the only person I've ever seen have that book besides you. And you
not
got
This
it
is
that
in it. And you got it
signed
signed.
by Romita Senior and by Opina.
not that I
Man,
know everything, but I don't think I've ever seen that cover.
I've seen it one time, and like
This
that's the
was
only
a
reason I know that book.
150. Yeah.
That's a hard book to get.
That's cool.
Man, you dude, got that fire tonight.
Ah,
Oh,
I. How many
oh,
times did it take you to get a 9.8 in that book?
One. I got,
Really?
yeah, I got this raw and from this guy from like Vancouver online, and you know what? I was like, man, the book looks like fantastic, right? So I bought it, but he sent it to my US address. I'm like, oh man, this sucks.
oh
So I
man,
have to go back to the states and like get it. But it came back at a 9.8, and
man. Like I'm just gonna leave the camera off of us.
Yeah. No need. No need.
No need to see us anymore. Man, dude, that is fire. You reaching for another one? Oh, we just keep going. If you got, just keep going.
okay.
Like keep. Oh, look. Oh, damn.
I
Look.
love, you know
Do
what
you
people
have
say.
that,
Like,
Tony?
wait. We're Grail Bros. I only got an
Yeah,
eight.
man.
We're Grail Bros, bro.
Okay.
I
We're
love
Grail
the
Bros.
face, man. The face, how it does the face.
Yeah.
The eyes,
We're,
beautiful.
you got the 9.8. Like I said, great don't matter to me, but I got it. It's like Grail Bros though. That's awesome, dude. Man.
I got two more books. Those are my last two books
All
that.
right, let me zoom in on this one again. Hold on, dude.
Oh,
Oh, that's that one.
Girl,
Yep, everybody wants that one too.
boob windows, right? Yeah. Power girl.
that girl.
Man.
And the last book,
Ah,
Oh
yes. Yeah, I saw you have opened that one in your video. We were talking
man.
about that one.
Oh, he got the gold. Oof.
yeah,
Uh,
love it. Love that book.
9.8 gold.
Man. Dude, if they ever drop that Gambit movie, boy, you got the
I
heat.
know, I know,
You
and
got
and I got his first appearance too. So just waiting.
man.
Yeah, I don't have I don't have the gold one obviously. I just got the regular black cover, and I do have wow, I have the 266, not the annual first appearance, but yeah,
Man, that is crazy.
not
So
those nice though.
so Jeffrey, you got anything coming up?
What is it? What day is it?
It's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
9/11. Can you believe? I forgot it was 9/11. I feel bad. I forgot it was 9/11 day, but it is 9/11, guys. So thank you to everybody who has anything to do with 9/11. First and foremost, I just want to say that real quick. But we got the hunt this Friday.
Yep.
And I'm coming. I'm not.
You got some bangers. You got a banger for us. You got a banger for us. I bet.
I got something. We'll see how well it works.
All right. Well, I got you lined up for. I'll probably have you lined up for the next one too. So, but I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying you might.
Well, yeah, I'm saying I the same thing for you. So, you know.
So like, that's funny when you just buy your buddies like, I'm not telling you what I'm getting you, but I'm saying something.
It's your birthday, man. I gotta get you something for your birthday. Like, hey.
So we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna jump over to watch my boys Lords of the Long Box because they're dropping information about stuff we need to be picking up. And if you haven't checked out, like I said, Capital JB, man, check him out. Links in the description.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Man, thanks for coming on, dude. Man, thanks for taking time out of your day. Thanks for showing us your cool collection, bro. And I mean, like, dude, you have some fire right there. Guys, this has been What's Your Grails, and I will catch you next week whenever I do the show again.
So guys.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, JB, for being here. Discovery Bay.